And that's the first time I've heard anyone say that in education. And that is quite a breakthrough moment, I think, because self-actualization is probably not an area that many educators explore with students, but I'm very intrigued to know how you do that. And I suppose as a coach myself and a mentor, that process does come through the coaching mentor
Mm.
modeling of
Yeah.
how you ask questions, how you structure questions, and how you dig a little deeper into the subconscious of what's actually going on in that person's mind and in their subconscious. So how do you actually do that? Do you have a structure or a model that you use, or is it something that comes naturally to you as a coach and
I
mentor?
think I think it comes quite naturally, especially as you move through the journey with a student. Some students you're mentoring for years and years, whether it be through an inquiry competition project, uh, or, um, or through um, an individual learning plan that you're involved in, or year 12s. Obviously, it's a final year, but you feel like even if you're not formally meeting students all the time, because you're working with them regularly, you feel like you're almost mentoring them informally. Because you'll be on yard duty and you'll see the student, and it'll be how things going. You've just always got those. You've got that connection through the work that you've been doing, and you just make the most of it at every turn. Um, the mentoring and coaching one is really interesting. Like, mentoring is obviously a really directive process, and many schools are as teachers are naturally quite directive in their approach, partly because of their training as educators. Whereas the coaching is a lot more participatory. Um, so using questions a whole lot more to direct, I guess, some of the thought process and help students to solve their own problems. So obviously, mentoring. I see mentoring as perhaps a first step, but when students are ready for the coaching, and we want them to become active participants in their own learning, let's move to coaching. And I do share in my book a chapter where that happens, and I share a case study of that. And I think that's where you really start to delve into some of those areas for students that are